Hello everyone, my name is Alberto Estrada. I'm an instructor here with the Hills Driving School. And today our founder, Cameron Ford, is going to be showing us how to drive inside of a canyon. Cameron, how are you doing?
Hey Alberto, how you doing?
Good, man.
So it's not going to be just me. We are going to show students how to drive canyons. So we
Yeah.
have a lot of requests from students who want to learn to drive on canyons. They are a little bit intimidated by the turns, curves, and today we're going to show them how to do it safely. Once they know how to do safe driving on canyons, it's going to be actually a lot more fun to drive on canyons. So I know some people, especially people on motorcycle, they love to do it because it's relaxing and it's fun. So it's going to be a fun day today.
So Cameron, what is it about canyon driving that usually scares newer drivers?
So what scares them the most is they would feel that they're not in control.
Gotcha.
So they get anxiety and which is normal whenever you're not in control. But the way we're gonna do it today, you're always gonna be in control. So I like to talk about the physics of the car a little bit. So the car is really designed to go straight, right? So right now, for example, if you let your hands off the wheel, don't do it, by the way. It's not safe. So if someone will let their hands off the wheel, the car is gonna go straight, right? Because it's designed to go straight. So what's really holding you on the pavement whenever you're taking curves like this is the friction between the tires and the pavement, right? Okay. Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's gonna be in the video.
Come on, Mulholland.
So yeah, so as we talked about, the physics of the car is it's gonna go straight. It's designed to go straight. Uh, inside the curves, what's holding the car on the pavement, if you calculate all the net forces, is basically the friction between the tires and the pavement.
Right.
All right. So if your car has like really big tires, you're safer in the curves, right, in the bends, because you have a lot more friction.
A lot more friction and a lot more surface area with contact with the road there.
Correct. Uh, yeah, we are in traffic. So when engineers design a car, it's designed to go straight, right? Also, you have all the crumple zones around the car. You have the frame, which is basically perfectly straight in the directions.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have a crash and the insurance rises off, like it says, okay, you cannot repair this car, basically it means you can never get the frame totally straight.
Right. So essentially the damage of the car is greater than the actual current value of it, which is why the insurances will call it salvage.
Yeah.
To pretty much discourage or let everybody know that's in the know about the car, that it's been in an accident, and be extra cautious because it's been in an accident to where it's considered salvage.
Right.
Gotcha.
So I think, if I remember correctly, I don't think in Germany or in Europe that's even allowed. So once a car is salvaged, that means it's done. But somehow in the US, the system lets some of the cars back in the system.
Right.
Now, can a repair shop get it really perfectly straight? Maybe, but there's so much involved that
it's not worth the risk.
It's not worth the risk.
Yeah.
Right. So I want students to be careful when they choose a school. You can ask the schools that you want to go to show you the paperwork to make sure the car that they're going to use for the driving lessons are not salvage cars. So that's the reason we use newer cars for our school, because I know that our car's never been in an accident. Knock on wood. So here, so we see a curve coming up, right? So here, this is where you brake. Okay. Now you adjusted your speed. Now you take the curve safely. If you needed to, you can even speed up inside the curve, right?
Right.
So again, you brake here. Now you can speed up. You brake here. You speed up. Nice.
Yeah. So what I'm feeling in the car is essentially getting down to a comfortable speed, to
Right.
where if I know that there's going to be a curve coming up, I want to take it at the correct speed. And if you're looking up at the signs around, they're all giving us these warning signs.
Oh yeah.
It's not necessarily saying to drop all the way down to 20 miles, but it's letting you know, hey, reduce that speed. There's a turn or a curve coming up.
Good call. Good call. Yeah. So those recommended speeds, that's the safest speed for the curves, for the bends.
And then correct me if I'm wrong.
You're
Black and
correct,
yellow
brother.
sign.
Yeah.
The black
I
and
know.
yellow signs,
Right.
the way that I usually say it is that the black and yellow signs are not legal signs; they're just warning signs. Is that the correct way to kind of think about it?
Yeah. So yeah, the speed limit is the the legal, is it a legal term? The legal definition is black and white is a regulatory sign.
Regulatory.
Regulatory. So if it's black and yellow like here, that's the recommended speed.
Gotcha.
That's a warning sign.
Mhm.
Yellow means always warning, right?
Right.
All right. So can you guess what red means?
Red means stop.
Yeah. So if you have a stop sign is red, flashing red light means stop, then go. So red means stop, right? And danger.
Right. Which is why brake lights are red, street lights are red.
Correct. So red means stop, yellow means danger, caution, uh, yield.
Right. I do east.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
good. So here, if you slow down a bit, you see a curve coming up. Now you can actually speed up. So most teenagers or most new drivers, they do the opposite, right? They enter the bend too fast. So here's a bend coming. They enter too fast. Then they brake here, midway through the curve, and that's dangerous because if the wheels block, the car is going to go straight. And a lot of times going straight is not a good option. You can hit a tree or you can even go to that side. So yeah, you slow down here and then you speed up. Slow down. Correct. So your speed is always at the proper speed before you enter the curve. It depends.
Gotcha. And there's no specified speed limit for canyons like this either, right? It's just residential areas, parking lots, and residentials and parking lots where it's 5 and then 25, right?
Yes, speed limit on parking lots is 5 miles per hour. Residential is 25.
But everything after that is dictated by whatever speed limit it says.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So, but remember the speed limit, the California law says speed limit is just the upper limit.
Right.
So if it says, let's say here the speed limit is 30. So 30 miles per hour would be the max.
Right.
Now, what would be the actual speed limit? This question is actually a common question on a written test. So the actual speed limit depends on the conditions of the road. So basically, you are the judge of what's a good speed.
Right.
As long as you don't go over the speed limit, you're fine.
I think the term or the phrasing is you don't want to go faster than what the conditions allow for.
Correct.
All right.
Okay, so
here
here we are still on canyons, but sometimes you have parked cars next to you. So when you have a parked car, just go slower in case someone opens the door.
Yep. You want to hug the yellow middle lane here, or what?
Right.
The what is that considered technically?
The divider.
The center divider.
Yeah.
You want to stay close to the center divider, so staying to the left as much as possible.
Correct.
Canyon driving with
What
a bike.
if you have a bicycle? What would you do in this situation?
So if you have a bicycle on your driving lane, so your driving lane is also a bike lane, no matter what. Doesn't matter where you're at, doesn't matter who you are. If you have a bike in your lane, you are driving in a bike lane as well. 3 feet is the maximum or the minimum. 3 feet is the minimum that you want to stay away from bicycle. If they are in your lane, you want to give them at least a car to a car and a half length distance. Is that right?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So if car is in your, or if it, that.
Yeah. So
If a
you
bike
had
is in your
you had a
lane,
good point.
there you
So
go.
Alberto, you had a good point. So uh, usually there is enough space for a bike on city streets or even designated bike lane. But if there is no designated bike lane, and basically your lane is going to become a bike lane if there is a bicycle.
Right.
And sometimes, like in Santa Monica, you have the sign on the pavement, and that gets a lot of people confused. Like, why is the bike sign on the pavement? That means you're sharing that lane with bicycles. So if there is a bike, you just stay behind. You can only pass when it's really safe.
So it's safe to say all lanes are bike lanes.
If I mean, if that makes sense for you, yeah, sure. You know, but what if there is a bike lane next to you? I mean,
then the bicycle should be in that bike lane.
Right.
Should be. On top of bikes needing to follow all the same rules of the road as cars do.
Right.
Whether that's true or not, of people that do they actually follow it? Not all the time. So that's why you want to be extra careful with bikes on your driving experiences. All right, so go ahead and hover that brake. And same thing here, still got another curve, so I want to hover that brake and get ready to decelerate here. Come to my always stop, right up to the limit line, full stop, 1, 2, 3. Got one car on my right side, looked around, good to go. All right, so now I'm in a straight line. I'm going to go ahead and start decelerating. I'm going to be coming around this corner here, and now I'm going to be accelerating. So I'm going to be controlling my speed again. Straight line is when I'm going to be slowing down. And now I'm going to be controlling my speed all the way around these small curves, keeping my hands nice and high.
Right. Oh, was that legal what he did?
Absolutely not.
Right, so if you have double yellow lines, you're not supposed to pass. I'm not going to show the license plate.
No, let's show the license plate. Let's get him out of here. All right, continue down.
All right.
Let's see.
So we brake here, and we let go of the brake. So, I mean, downhill, you probably have to ride the brake, but I think people who are watching this video, they get the ideas.
Yeah.
They get the idea. So the idea is you always want to accelerate and decelerate in a straight line.
Okay.
Because that's the safest way.
Gotcha. All right, so now that we're going to be in a straight line here, is when I will be able to decelerate just slightly. And now we're in a straight line one more time. I'm going to start breaking into it. I see my signs up ahead. Start controlling my speed. And right about here, I'm going to go ahead and accelerate now that I'm in a straight line. One more time around this small curve. It's a relatively straight line, so I'm getting ready to come to a stop at this next stop sign. And right up to the limit line. Full stop. 1, 2, 3. Looking around and continuing down. So now we've got a small curve here. Speed limit is showing 30. I'm going to slow down here. Now we've got that curve. We're going to go ahead and hover that brake all the way down, watching my speed. I'm still sitting at about 25 miles an hour. All the way down the hill. And right about here, I'll be able to speed up since I'm in a straight line.